HYDE, or the Humane Interface Design Enterprise, is focused on software development and usability research. While being student-run, our goal is to give our members a head start in their careers by organizing projects to work on in a collaborative environment, using tools and technologies found in industry, and inspiring leadership to head these projects. HYDE has grown to over 70 members working on 12 projects, with sponsors ranging from MTU departments to local organizations and international companies. At this year's Design Expo, 4 of our 12 sub-teams will be presenting their projects: Little Brothers, YooPapers, CS Scheduling App, and Chem Store.
Welcome to the Little Brothers app. To log in, you click that login button. We are using Microsoft Cloud, so we're logging in using a Microsoft account. When the user log in, this is what they'll see: a calendar. And to create an appointment, you click that create button right there and fill up this page. You can choose the day and time for the pickup and the end time for the appointments. The pickup address and the destination for the elders, so our driver knows. A list of elders and drivers to pick. Their phone number will be imported along with the mobility nodes. And then here's a way to show the status of the appointments. Click that save button to save. Here's our report page. Pretty much shows the reports of all the appointments, and you could filter these out by certain days or by a cancellation, transportation, wheelchair van, or regional transport. And you could choose multiple if you like. Here is the update logs. We haven't touched this much yet, but this will be a quick view of the appointments to see if the driver's picking up or has completed the appointments. Here is our drivers list. And to create a driver, all you do is click that create, and then fill in your name, phone number, and home address, and this insurance ID. And then when you click that save button, and you will be in this list. And then we got the elder. Pretty much the same thing as the driver's page. You click that create, fill in your name, number, mobility. If you need a wheelchair, click that button, and then your home address. Click that save button, and you are saved into the list. And that's pretty much all our project is doing. Is creating an appointment for elders and drivers picking up the elders. Thank you.
Hi, this is the YooPapers project. YooPapers is a mobile app and website for assisting in the serving of court papers throughout the Upper Peninsula. We aim to allow people to enter document information received from a court and then track that paperwork throughout the serving process. An administrator using our application might receive a summons from the court and will enter the relevant information into our app. Then, a server can view the location to serve the summons and upload proof of their serving attempt. Here's a quick overview of our app. First, I'll sign in with Google. As an administrator, I might receive a summons that needs to be entered into the app as a job for servers. Here, I'll enter some example data. Here, I can assign different users to be able to view this job. I can view all of my jobs here. I can also view all my jobs from a map. Here's the job I just created. I can view that on Apple Maps or Google Maps. I can also view the specific details of the job. Once a server makes an attempt, they can log that attempt. This was logged as a successful serve. And that's a quick walkthrough of how a user might interact with our application.
We are the computer science scheduling application sub-team of HYDE. I'm Andrew Coman, one of the team leads.
And I am Justin Christensen, also one of the team leads. So start with our problem. The Department of Computer Science has asked us to design a new scheduling system which will allow them to schedule courses that includes error checking, such as if an instructor is scheduled for the same time for 2 different courses. They actually had an application to do this back in the 90s and early 2000s, but due to the technology that was used, it quickly became very obsolete. This is one of the examples from that application, which shows courses, what days they're happening, what times they're happening, along with any errors that go along with that. This is another example from that old application. It's a list view. This view shows all of the courses and the course information along with the errors that are associated with them.
Once the old application was no longer functional, they had migrated to using Google Sheets to schedule future semesters, which is not fantastic, as it does not allow them to perform the error checking as easily as before. So what we have been working to create is a modern application, largely based off of the original, that will suit their needs. So as you can see here, we have the list views and grid views that were similar to the original application. This is what we currently have implemented.
And in future semesters, we will be adding more functionality to the application, such as adding new courses, instructors, buildings, and so on. We have worked with the Human Factors sub-team to design these mockup views, which you can see now. And we will closely follow these mockups when we create the pages themselves. We hope this application, once complete, will assist the computer science department in scheduling courses for many years in the future.
One of Hyde's eldest projects is the Chem Store web application, sponsored by MTU Chem Stores. My name is Gabe Smith, and I am the leader of this project. This program is intended to tackle the problem of MTU's current chemical management system being too antiqued and lacking important features. This web application will replace the outdated system. Using this program, users will be able to create, modify, and view information about containers storing 1 or more chemicals. Most importantly, this program will keep track of where these containers are stored across the university. Our team has recently overhauled the container creation functionality, allowing users to create container information regarding chemical name, CAS numbers, hazards, sizes, and so on. Most importantly, we have integrated an API to allow users to source chemical information from the most up-to-date databases. In the future, we plan to allow users to add multiple chemicals to a container. One of the program's main functionalities is the container search. This allows users to browse container summaries, including information about the chemical name, CAS number, hazards, and size. Additionally, users will be able to filter the search with various search parameters. In the future, we plan to enter the ability for users to view detailed container information. Additionally, this application allows for admins to view an audit trail of changes made to containers, locations, permissions, and so on. Once again, users will be able to filter their search with various parameters. In conclusion, we believe that the continuation of this multi-year project showcases Hyde's dedication to creating the most robust software it can. Our recommendation to future teams is to implement detailed container views, integrate single sign-on functionality, and continue to design intuitive UI. Finally, we would like to acknowledge the back-end team who worked on the API integration, the database team who overhauled the previous database, and the front-end team who implemented the UI with the help of Hyde's Human Factors team.
Members from each of these sub-teams will be at the Design Expo on Tuesday. To learn more about Hyde, check out our website at hyde.cs.mtu.edu. Thank you for watching.